Howdy folks, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are venturing deep into the heart of Appalachia, into the rolling, misty hills of Kentucky, a place renowned for its bluegrass music, bourbon, and breathtaking landscapes. But beneath that serene beauty, the ancient hollows and shadowed forests whisper tales of things that go bump in the night. These aren't just spooky campfire stories. They are legends woven into the very fabric of Kentucky's history, passed down through generations. So dim the lights, get comfortable, and join me as we explore the terrifying legends of Kentucky's hills and ask the question, what truly lurks in the darkness? Our first stop takes us to the infamous Pope Lick Trestle near Louisville, towering over Pope Lick Creek. This active railway bridge is home to one of Kentucky's most bizarre and fearsome cryptids, the Pope Lick monster, described as a grotesque hybrid of a man and a goat. This creature is said to have the powerful legs of a goat, a muscular human torso, and a pale, horned face with wide-set eyes. They say it possesses a hypnotic power, a voice that can mimic a loved one in distress, or simply an irresistible, trance-inducing call. It lures unsuspecting victims onto the high trestle, right into the path of an oncoming train. Others claim it doesn't need a train, that it attacks with a blood-stained axe, leaping from the scaffolding below onto anyone who dares cross its domain. Whether through hypnosis or brute force, the legend serves as a chilling warning. Despite the tragic real-world accidents that have occurred here from people seeking the beast, the story of the half-man, half-goat endures as a terrifying piece of local folklore. Is it a demonic entity, a scientific experiment gone horribly wrong, or just a cautionary tale to keep people off a dangerous bridge? Whatever the truth, few who hear its story are brave enough to find out. Next, we journey into the dense woodlands of Mammoth Cave National Park, a place of stunning natural wonder that also harbors a dark secret. Deep within this sprawling cave system, stories are told of a mysterious, pale-skinned humanoid. Locals call them the Kentucky Cave Goblins, or sometimes the Hopkinsville Goblins, after a famous encounter. The most well-documented incident occurred in 1955, near the town of Hopkinsville. A rural family, the Suttons, claimed their farmhouse was besieged for hours by small, goblin-like creatures with large, glowing eyes, pointed ears, and spindly limbs. They said the beings floated more than they walked, and were seemingly immune to gunfire. The family fled to the police, and a subsequent investigation found strange tracks and evidence of a struggle, but no creatures. Skeptics have tried to explain it away as owls or a meteor shower, but the family's terror was undeniably real. Similar sightings have been reported for decades throughout the region's cave networks. Are these creatures an undiscovered species that evolved in the darkness underground, or are they something not of this world at all? The thought of these wide-eyed beings emerging from the subterranean depths is enough to make anyone think twice about exploring Kentucky's caves alone. From creatures of the earth, we turn our attention to a specter of the water. Let's talk about Harrington Lake, a beautiful man-made reservoir with a sinister reputation. Below its calm surface, they say, lurks a ghost. Not just any ghost, but the ghost of a swimmer named Harrington, for whom the lake is supposedly named. Legend has it that he was the first person to drown in its waters, and his spirit has been trapped there ever since. Boaters and swimmers have reported feeling an icy grip on their ankles, a sudden, inexplicable pull from below, as if something is trying to drag them down into the cold, dark depths. Some have even seen a fleeting, spectral figure in the water, its form barely visible before disappearing. Is it the lonely ghost of Harrington, seeking company in his watery grave? Or is it something older, an ancient water spirit disturbed by the creation of the lake? Whatever the cause, this chilling tale adds a layer of dread to the otherwise idyllic lake, a constant reminder of what might be waiting just beneath the surface. Now, no tour of Kentucky's haunted hills would be complete without mentioning its most famous spectral resident, the Grey Lady of Liberty Hall. Located in Frankfort, Liberty Hall is a historic home built in the late 1700s. While it's a beautiful piece of architecture, it's best known for its permanent, ghostly inhabitant. The Grey Lady is believed to be the spirit of Margaret Varick, a great-aunt who came to visit the family in 1817 and passed away in her sleep in one of the upstairs bedrooms. Since then, her gentle but persistent presence has been felt by countless visitors, staff, and residents. She's most often seen as a shimmering gray figure, gliding silently down the main staircase, or walking through the gardens. Unlike the other entities we've discussed, the Grey Lady isn't considered malevolent. She seems to be a peaceful, if melancholy, spirit, forever tied to the place she last called home. Staff at the historic site have reported smelling phantom floral perfumes and hearing the faint rustle of her silk dress. She's a part of the hall's history, a silent guardian from another time, and one of Kentucky's most beloved and enduring ghost stories. Finally, we head into the deep woods to discuss a creature that blurs the line between ghost and cryptid, the Kentucky wampus cat. This legend is prevalent throughout Appalachia, but Kentucky has its own unique version. The wampus cat is described as a terrifying, supernatural panther, a half-woman, half-cat creature with glowing eyes and supernatural speed and strength. The most common origin story tells of a Cherokee woman who, suspecting her husband of infidelity, disguised herself in the skin of a cougar to spy on the men of her tribe during a sacred hunting ceremony. When she was discovered, the tribe's medicine man cursed her, binding the cougar skin to her body and transforming her into the wampus cat, doomed to roam the forests forever as a monstrous protector of the mountains. Hunters and hikers claim to have heard its horrifying screams echoing through the trees, or have caught glimpses of its glowing eyes watching them from the shadows. It's seen as a guardian spirit, a fearsome entity that will attack anyone who disrespects the wilderness or brings harm to the land. The wampus cat is a powerful symbol of nature's wrath, a reminder that the wild places of Kentucky demand respect. From the hypnotic Pope-Lick monster to the subterranean cave goblins, the ghostly grip in Harrington Lake, the spectral Grey Lady, and the fierce wampus cat, the hills of Kentucky are alive with stories that chill the blood and ignite the imagination. These legends are more than just tales. They're a part of the state's cultural soul, reflecting the fears, beliefs, and deep-rooted history of the people who have called these mountains home for centuries. They remind us that even in our modern world, there are still shadows where mysteries dwell and things that defy easy explanation. What do you think? Are these just old stories, or is there something more lurking in the darkness of the Kentucky hills? Let me know your own local legends in the comments below. Thanks so much for joining me on this journey into the unknown. If you enjoyed this dive into folklore and mystery, please give this video a thumbs up. And do not forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you won't miss our next adventure. Stay curious, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video.